Simon, what are some of the most common IRS myths realtors believe that could really hurt them financially?
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that the IRS expects you to pay 4 times during the year with estimated quarterly taxes. And if you're a realtor and you're receiving, a 1099, you need to be paying 4 times during the year. Otherwise, you're accumulating penalties throughout the year. Most people think that all your tax is just due on April 15th, but that's not true. It's due April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th. Uh, so you need to be making estimated quarterly tax payments, especially if you are making a lot of money, then the penalties, are more substantial.
Where can agents find reliable, up to date guidance to avoid bad tax advice?
Uh, that's a good question. The IRS website is really good. I mean, that's where you should go for most IRS questions. They have all the resources and available on the IRS website. Uh, we send newsletters out, and we stay up to date on lots of tax laws. And talking to a tax professional really is probably the best thing you can do. Uh, to get good information, because as a tax strategist, we're trained on how to minimize people's tax liability and file on time every year. And uh, so that's what, if you have a tax specialist in your corner, then you have an advantage over other businesses, because you get to keep more money, and yeah, while doing it all legally.
What is the first thing a stressed out realtor should do to get organized for tax season?
Let's see, to get ready for tax season. Well, we like to have all of our clients on QuickBooks. I've seen a lot of, business owners or realtors that don't really have a good way of keeping their profit and loss. So, a lot of times they'll just keep it on an Excel sheet, and then, things get missed. And if you sign up for QuickBooks or something similar, uh, you know, you can invite someone like us as the accountant, and then we can always pull your P&L, and it's just linked to your business credit card. And it makes it much easier for us to go in there and make sure, well, we implement tax strategies, and it makes it much easier for us to be able to do those tax strategies when it comes to tax time, because we can just pull your P&L. We don't have to come knock on your door and ask you to give us anything specific. We can just get it online.